guys, Michelle fixed it. You guys overheated. This is what you do. August 30th, 2023. Done with Autozone. Gotta get some gas. Picked up some O-rings and some antifreeze. And we shall see. I'm so over this week having struggle. Just shows how much I love him though, right? I went to take a bath and get the antifreeze off of me. Enjoy the ride.
WMCQ. Hey, it's Michael J. So you probably heard, didn't you? Rising star Zach Bryan playing at Capital One Arena March 25th. You know something about Zach, don't you?
Zach Bryan was in the Navy.
Yes, he was a Navy man. That's right, he's a veteran.
Zach Bryan, he's a Navy vet. We all know the Army's better.
Well, let's not get that started. But what we want to do is give you a chance to see Zach Bryan.
Missing, now I'm...
There's always something talking on the radio. You know, guys, girls, guys, gals, me's, no's. Appreciate every day you're above ground. Life is hard. Some days you're working on a truck all day long and it never gets fixed. It's still being stupid. And you know what? At least you have a truck to work on. There's still a lot of people who don't. Sometimes you keep trying to get your cell phone to charge. And it won't. Okay, now it does. But guess what? At least you have a cell phone. Like, everybody wants to be all grumped up. I'm gonna stick you guys right here. You can be in the shade a little bit. You can talk. Like, you know, sometimes you just have problems. And you have to figure out what the core problem is. Like, oh, my life is terrible. And this isn't like me feeling this way. I'm fine. It's gonna be loud. Like, I'm cool. So, I don't know where to stick you guys. But basically, like, I see this never-ending trend with a lot of people where it's like, oh, XYZ is so bad. My life. Generalization. Let's just say, like, general ideas. And it's like, okay, well, can you isolate specifically what the problem is? Tell me what the problem is, and that way we can work on a solution on how to fix it. I feel tired all the time. Okay, are you getting enough sleep? What's your blood pressure? What's your blood sugar? Alright, those are good. Go get your blood drawn. You don't have insurance? Save up the $60 to $120 that it costs to get your blood done, or whatever it is, depending on what area you're in. Because as much as I've been traveling around recently, I've been seeing signs for MRIs for $350, $450 in different states. You know, they have cash paid things. So it's like, if you have a health concern, blood pressure, blood sugar, sleep, start with the basics, and then get some blood work done. You're low on potassium, start taking some potassium. Your iron's low, start taking some iron, or get some natural sources of iron. Oh, I don't make enough money on my job. Okay, well, why don't you look and see if there's someone else that's going to pay you more money for your job? And then the trade-off of whatever their specifics are that they want for you while you're on your job. Is it worth the cost benefit? Oh, I can't make more than minimum wage. Okay, well, if you're making minimum wage, then either you have an option of getting another job, or you have an option of applying for grants, or seeing if you can go back to college, do a community college. You don't have to have a fanciful degree. Any type of problem that you have, there is a solution. Any type of problem that you have, whether it's medical, financial, whatever, there is there's multiple solutions to your problem, and there's things that you can do to work on those problems, whether it's health, it's education, it's financials, quality of life. I'm bored with my life. Well, what do you find enjoyment in? I don't know. I don't enjoy anything. Okay, well then you need to type in what are healthy hobbies, or what are good hobbies, and start trying them out. Until you start trying things, you're not going to change. You're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, not putting the time and the money and the work into it, and everything is a time-money equation. Someone's always got it better. Someone always has it worse. But you know what? You're above ground. That means that you're still living. Stop just trying to exist. It's very annoying. If you're going through trauma and you're thinking of not being here, then maybe what you need to do is think about how people would be sad and how negatively it would be if you weren't around. And always remember that, doing bad things to yourself is like, it's a temporary solution. No, it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. All of life's negatives eventually become obstacles that you've been able to overcome. That's what it is. I don't know. I'm alive and I'm free. That song started it for me. Where it's like, I'm happy. Can my life be better? Yeah. Everyone's life can be better. Everyone's life can be worse. But I know a few people that are just like, they're sad cats. And all they want to do is like mope around and be sad cats. And nothing happens whenever you just mope around and wallow in it. All it does is stay the same. You're looking for somebody else to change your problems. People cause problems. Very rarely do you find people that actually want to help fix problems. I like to be considered one of those people. Maybe I just think too highly of myself. Like, somebody's got to do it.
Store in store at Marshall's. Our buyer's gonna
In his God.
Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
When I tell you, you can.
You know, maybe it's a comparisons thing because, like, people get stuck on comparing themselves to others, and maybe they need to, like, compare themselves to others that are not more fanciful in their existence. Because fancifulness normally comes with either hard work, random fortunes, whether it was from a disparaging occurrence like a loss of a family member and then life insurance money, or the loss of a house and house insurance. Hard work with education, hard work with networking, hard work with finding the right job, and a little bit of luck, or a little bit of, know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, or debt. A lot of people have fanciful existence because they're up to their eyeballs in debt. And so instead of idolizing and saying, oh, my neighbor has a brand new car, or oh, my best friends have brand new cars and all these awesome luxuries of life, what are they missing? Do those luxuries of life come because they're scared of having children because they know that they would be expensive? Maybe one day that's going to bite them in the butt. Does the brand new car come because, somebody worked really hard and picked up a second job? Is the happy family that you're envying really that happy? Or is one staying away from the other one so much because they don't know what to do and they don't even know how to talk? Are these people just stagnating in life and just trying to find little things that'll give them a little bit of happiness? They're like, oh, that brand new car is going to make me so happy. If I have that car, it'll make me happy. And then they get the car and they're happy for a few days, maybe a month, maybe a week, maybe a year. And then it loses its shininess. You have to be grateful for what you have and try to take care of what you have. We're a very big throwaway culture where, your vehicle has one or two things that happen to it and it makes you mad, so then you pick up a car note. It's like, people poke at me. I have older vehicles. I don't care. I love them. They make me happy. They don't cost me tons and tons of money. You buy a fancy little car, you can have a fancy little car note. And if you don't have a car note, you get to buy a house and a car in cash, then, that's less money that you're putting away on your house. There's always a way to look at something and see a positive, or look at something and find a negative. It all depends on the person. It all depends on the audience. So, the choice is up to you. Do you want to be a happy cat or do you want to be a sad cat? I choose to be a happy cat because I've been put through the ringer. I've had a lot of loss, a lot of heartache, a lot of trauma, which means that I overly appreciate every day above ground, every day that my son's not screaming, every day that my daughter tells me I'm the best mommy ever, every day that something works out properly, because I've had days where nothing works out properly, and all I did was just keep going. What's the alternative? The alternative is gambling that there's an afterlife that you're going to be happy with, or there's not. That you're going to find something in life that's going to just end it, or not. Who knows? Maybe the afterlife is just you hearing all the sadness that you create by the loss of your life. No one knows. We have faith. We have a belief. We have a belief system. We're working on a lot of assumptions, and we do it in a lot of different ways. But you guys have a great day. Back to the truck. Bye.